I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to play hardball with China. I'm going to play hardball with you, President Xi. No. We're going to be very nice.
The Trump administration is considering slashing its tariffs on China in an effort to de-escalate this trade war. China's not blinking, so the Trump administration may. According to exclusive reporting from the Wall Street Journal, the Trump administration is considering slashing tariffs as much as half on a number of Chinese exports. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that the administration is considering reducing the 145% tariffs to just about 35% on any products that are essential to national security, and then keeping tariffs at about 100% for all other products coming into the United States from China. China has long said that it will not blink, it will not remove any tariffs on the United States. It was willing to fight to the end with the United States, and the markets have been going down here in the United States. And while now in response, the Trump administration is considering lifting some of those tariffs, and the markets have already shot up this morning, likely making a lot of folks a lot of money.
They said America would come out on top, but now even Trump's own supporters are asking, did we just lose to China? Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to Trending Pulse Worldwide, your favorite space for real reactions and real conversations around what's going on out there. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I'm so glad you found me. Pull up a seat, you're right on time. And as you know, from everyday Americans to political commentators, the reactions are loud and direct. And some people are furious, others feel duped, and a few are straight up laughing, saying, we knew this was gonna happen. So let's roll the clip so you can hear what folks are really saying out here. Then I'll be back and we can have this full conversation.
Donald Trump is a fraud. He's a con man. He's a huckster. He's a charlatan. Listen, today he's backing down on his tariffs with China. Remember all that? 145%. Then he said, I'd go to 245%. Now he says he's going to start to bring him down because he doesn't want to play hardball with China. Hardball is the only kind of ball he knows. Trump blinked. Now, for most of us, that's great news that Trump is backing down. It's going to help our economy to get back to normal. It's going to help the stock markets to get back to normal. It's going to help prices back to normal. But Donald Trump, this is a signature piece of legislation. This is like if Obama just said, I'm not going to try for healthcare, who cares? Even though I talked about it for years, I'm just not going to do it. Donald Trump blinked. He backed down. He gave Xi Jinping all the power. What's going to happen the next time he wants to float these tariff ideas? No one's going to care because he backs down like a little bitch. One, because he doesn't understand how tariffs work. Two, because he's just a flipping moron and has no clue what he's going to do. Can we now just say, okay, we're done with the experiment. Let's impeach him. Let's move on and let's get our country back because he can't do anything that he has promised.
Trump's backing down. He's going to slash the tariffs on China because he wants to avert a trade war. The U.S. isn't ready for a trade war. Like I said, the consumer will not stand up to a trade war. But as soon as China took away the rare earth minerals from the U.S., as soon as the markets took a huge hit, as soon as the treasury market, no one was buying U.S. treasuries because no one wanted U.S. debt, he had to back down. And that's why the market's going to be up today. But I read the article, China gave up nothing. China's probably actually getting more out of this than they went in with. So this is just a huge hit to this administration. And their tariff policy, what was it even for?
There's a 0% chance we're going to win this trade war against China. There's no way. 0%. And the reason why is because we need China. China doesn't need us. It's different than Mexico and Canada because the imports that go into Mexico is 70% reliant on America. Mexico needs America. When it comes to Canada, 80% of the imports that go into Canada is reliant on America. Canada needs America. China don't need America. Unfortunately, America needs China, but China don't need America. 12% of the imports that go into China is America products. They don't need us. They can live without us. And the truth is, the stuff that we're giving them, they could find it from some other country. So how are we going to win this? I'll tell you how. And my message has been consistent, and this is exactly how it's going to go down. According to the Wall Street Journal, 70% of imports that go into China, and this is how their economy is really going to suffer. It's because of America and our allies. The only way that we're going to beat China is if we're all in on it. And I guarantee that's how it's going to go down.
Well, guys, we got some breaking good news. It looks like the trade dispute between the United States in China is potentially coming to an end. Now, there are critics on both sides. Some people are saying the president is bowing down to China, and other people are great and happy to see that this trade dispute is coming to an end. Regardless of what side you fall on, we all live on this earth together as humans, and I'm glad to see that China and the United States are coming together to make a great deal that both countries can live with.
Donald Trump said that tariffs were going to win the trade war with China, but did they? Because it sure doesn't feel like it. Sounds to me like President Xi of China grabbed Trump by the vagina, because that doesn't sound like the tough alpha male that MAGA thinks he is. It sounds like the voice of a man who realized that his stupid trade war with China is destroying the U.S. economy. China has not caved at all, but you could see Trump is caving. We're going to be nice to China. We really need to be nice, and I sure, gee golly, hope China will be nice to us. That's a man who's lost. Donald Trump has lost the trade war, and his popularity is plummeting week by week, like 10 points a week, because this is a man who has hurt our farmers, tanked our economy, has now had to bend his knees to China. He lost, and he lost bigly.
So after hearing all that, this is what I can say, because this isn't just about Trump backing down, it's about the promises he made to the American people. And he built this image of being tough on China, like he had a master plan, but when it came down to the wire, there was no real win here. And China didn't even flinch, they waited him out. And now the Americans are the ones who are dealing with this fallout, higher prices, supply chain messes, and all of that economic tension for what? It's giving big bark, no bite. And what's worse is the trust he broke with a lot of Americans who actually believed this trade war will bring jobs back, boost industry, and make Americans more independent. And instead, they feel used, lied to, and I don't blame them. But right now, it looks like China's playing chess while America just flipped the board. So now, I want to know what you think. Was this just all political theater? Did Trump even have a real strategy? Or was it all smoke and mirrors? Drop your thoughts below. I'd be reading the comments and I really want us to talk about it. And guys, before you go, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this video if you found it insightful. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.